Hello everyone, welcome back to another week of the marquee matchups here on the It's Cabo channel. You can see by the title what we're doing today. It's the first one that I'm going to be doing this week. It's Man United against Liverpool. Quite a tricky one, judging by the requirements. You can see him here on the right hand side. You need one of the players from either club, and obviously they've skyrocketed in price. You need max 4 from the same league, a little bit annoying. 3 rares, 80 rating, 80 chem. And 80 rating at the moment is really annoying because everyone has gone up in price for SBCs. And then we've got a rare mixed players pack for this one, which is okay. But they're on the expensive side this week because of all the market changing with team of the season and all that. They're probably still worth doing, I'd say. So they're going to drop later in the week. It's around 10k right now for this one. There's going to be no loyalty involved. There's 2 position changes at 200 coins each, so it isn't too bad there. But this one's going to be 10k, but the other one shouldn't really be too expensive, so I still recommend that you do them all. So we'll get into it right now with our 2 players from these clubs, and we are going to be putting in Gomez and Fred. So we've got Joe Gomez, of course, the Liverpool player here, rare, and then we've got a non-rare, which is Fred, 79 rating there. So Federico R. De Paula Santos is his actual name. Obviously, you don't really need to know that, it's Fred. Yeah, you just buy him now. 1.7k is what I got him for. And Joe Gomez, everyone knows about him. 2.7k, he's still up a little bit from when he was in team of the season, but the fact that he's a Liverpool player and he's rare means that he is going pretty expensive at the moment, but then all the Liverpool players are. Right back, we'll just finish this little triangle. It's not actually a right back, it's going to be JOELINTON. Obviously he gets that strong link to Fred, which is really important. He's only 500 coins. I'd say make sure you bid on JOELINTON, but it doesn't matter too much about the other 2. So we're going to move out of the Premier League now, because Premier League players are the most expensive at the moment, because everyone wants them to do Premier League upgrade packs and stuff like that. We're going to move over to La Liga. Remember, we have to use quite a few different leagues because of the 4max league thing. So we're starting off with Antonio Adan. That's an 850 buy now for him, an 81 rated. That's not too bad at all. You do need some 81s in here to get the rating. He is one of them. 850 coins to get him. Now the centre backs were very expensive. You can't really find a cheap one here. You're probably going to have one in your club actually. So if you have any Spanish centre backs in your club that are around the 80 rating mark, so if you have this man, if you have this man, Inigo Martinez, or you have someone like Yerai, one of them around 79, 80 rated, then put them in. Yeah, he's around 1k, but he is up at the moment. He's probably going to fall. So yeah, I missed quite a few. There was some that went for like 700 or whatever, and I just couldn't get there in time. This one went for 1k. It wasn't really a snipe. He was just kind of there, so you could probably save yourself a few coins on him. Left back, decent value on this one. It's going to be Reguilon. We used him last week, I think, as well. So Sergio Reguilon, he's around 800 coins just by now. Not too much of a bad one to get, Reguilon. And then it's a CM who's playing in the CDM role. Very happy with this one. And that is going to be one I'd recommend you bid on. He isn't too bad if you buy him now, but you can save a few hundred coins if you bid it. SERGI Darder Mol. He's known as SERGI Darder, and he's just 500 coins if you want to try and bid on him. Maybe even less if you can get a little bit lucky. So that's 80 rating there. And just 500 coins there for Darder, which is pretty good. So our cam is going to be another one of our rares. If it would let me get there. We can get rid of that, but we can keep the Spanish on, and it is going to be CESC Fabregas. You can see Sal here, legend himself, sitting in the club. Famous man on the channel there. If you watch the streams, you know all about him. Francesc Fabregas y Soler, that's his full name there, but just says Fabregas, that's what we all know him as. 1k for him on the buy now. Pretty good for an 81 rated there. Spanish in a foreign league means that he gets pretty decent links too. So we're going to have one of the players I'd recommend position changing next, and that is going to be Max Gradel. We'll put him here. I'll take the 2 wingers are the ones you should do. So we've got Max Alain Gradel, 500 coins. Pretty good on that now. That was a buy now, so maybe you could even get him a little bit cheaper. I'm going to convert him to a left mid just there, so he gets 1 extra chemistry. He's not too bad there, Max Gradel. And then our striker, he's going to be on full chemistry anyway. That is Toko Akambi. Make sure you get the one that plays for Lyon. So I think he has one that plays for another club. I think it's a Spanish club. It's like Valladolid or Valencana or something like that. I'm not too sure though, but it's Carl Toko. It can be this player. Just 350 coins, so make sure you bid on him. If you buy now, he's around 700, but there was no competition here, so it's just 350 coins. I bought about 3 of them at 350 coins just to make sure, and he's a very good cheap one, so that's decent. 79 rate for 350. And then just to finish off, we've got a right winger. Don't you guys go just yet, because I've got some stuff you also need to know. It's going to be Rafinha, and he'll put us on 79 chemistry. Of course, we need 80, so 750 buy now for him. That is decent for a rare, because obviously all the rares are up at the moment. So the rare requirement's even more annoying than usual. I'll put my other position change on him. The other people you can position change are any of the 3 midfielders. So these 2 to CDM or CESC Fabregas to Cam, but those are usually slightly more expensive. So I'd avoid those if I were you. But that's going to be all of that. If you guys aren't getting the 80 chemistry, if you guys are off it, make sure you comment down below and I'll see what I can do. Any of these players rise in price, then just comment that down below as well. I'll see if I can find you anyone a little bit cheaper to do this SBC. But we'll submit it now. We're getting ourselves a rare mixed players pack, which has 4 rare goals in it. It could easily have a team of the season in it. I'll be opening mine tomorrow if you're watching this on the Thursday on my streams, as I always do, so make sure you stay tuned for that. These 3 marquee matchups will be coming very soon, so they'll be out probably by the end of today, so make sure you're staying tuned for them as well. So I wish you luck with your pack, guys. Yeah, good luck for the rest of the team of the season. I'll see you very, very soon. Goodbye.